Still bleeding?
Yeah.
What?
Hey guys, today we found something absolutely amazing. It has to do with the neutral pounds, and we somehow discovered that you can make something bleed for like 9 minutes if you do it correctly. There are some technicalities involved and some impossibilities with it that are just not practical, but I still thought it would be really interesting to share what we found, and yeah, let's just get into it. Let's go start covering this. So here you guys can see me with Acronym, the guy who made the video about the neutral pounds to begin with, who let us all know that it does a lot more than damage pounds or bleed pounds can do on its own, and it's doing both these things. So today I approached him and I asked him, like, did you know about the duration? And he was like, what duration? So I showed him, like here we're doing the test on the screen, that the trike is going to be bleeding for 5 minutes straight. And the crazy bit is, he didn't know about it because he did the test as a solo Raptor. And yeah, basically we did a various bunch of tests and something really interesting came to light. Some logic. So it's not like that every pounce will last for this long. There are factors involved, and basically today we are doing tests to see what is exactly happening. How come we made a trike bleed out with just 3 Raptors? Yes, you heard me correct. We bled out a trike with 3 Raptors.
And now the crazy part is we're gonna get our stand back before this guy will stop bleeding.
Now speed things up so that you guys don't actually have to watch for the full duration. I also speed up the timer equally. So there's not been tinkered with, it's just for you guys, so that you don't have to sit here for 5 minutes. So if we add the 4 minutes that we were pouncing and the 5 minutes that it was bleeding for, we come down to a total of 9 minutes bleed duration on this. And it gets even crazier at one point. But what is exactly going on? Like, we don't really understand this. So next on the list, we're gonna run another test. Let's see if this is consistent. Acro is gonna do a pounce of 20 seconds. And we're gonna see the duration on that one. Okay, I think bro doesn't know how to count till 20, but this will do as well. Now let's see how long it will bleed. Okay, so this one had a normal bleed duration. So what is going on? Let's do some more tests. We're gonna do a lot of them with different amounts of Raptors, different durations, to see what is actually happening. I wanna see what happens on a solo full bar. Let's try that next.
This stuff makes me nauseous, losing what they taught us. Gotta tread real cautious. But I go back to default.
Seems when I do it on my own with a full bar, it's still only 1 minute and 20 seconds, like the normal bleed duration. Nothing weird here, actually what we expect. Now, I am suspecting at this point that it's got to do with the amount of Raptors latched on. Something breaks there. So let's run another test. Turns out I can't count either, because we were planning to pounce for only 25 seconds, but oh well. So if it has to do with 2 Raptors being on, then now we should see an offset on the 1 minute 20. Let's see if it actually happens. Surprise, surprise, this one lasted 1 minute 50 seconds, so we have an offset of 30 seconds from the original timer now. So we found the key component to make this happen. It has to be with the amount of Raptors latched on. More Raptors latched on, more bleed duration. That is what we have established in this test. So in this next test we're gonna be bouncing for the duration of a bleed to see if that breaks it even further. At this time he bled for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So we're starting to establish this pattern where multiple Raptors can get a crazier result. Now, what I'm really curious about is, if 2 Raptors can reach a duration of 5 minutes in total, how much will 3 Raptors reach? Will it explode it further? If so, then we can assume that more Raptors latched on doing neutral pounds will increase bleed duration. Like, we're gonna dump it down like that. So if I'm correct about this, it will now bleed for around 7 minutes or more. Considering the 2 Raptors could achieve 5 minutes, I think 1 extra Raptor would add 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I mean. Yeah, let's just see how this plays out. So he started to heal around 8 minutes 25 seconds. That is absolutely insane. He also had to sit down and increase his own blood. Like, he sat down at 11% and then he still kept bleeding. It kind of tells me a few things. One is that the intensity doesn't really shift. It feels like the bleed enters some type of a queue when we go further than what the system can handle, and then when bleed starts to wear off, that the bleed is being refilled from this queue. That would explain the intensity. I don't have another explanation for it. And the duration, I don't know what's going on there, but I just know from the results that more Raptors is more duration. So if you're neutral pouncing something, I advise you guys to do it as a group. The more Raptors you have on there, neutral pouncing, the more it bleeds and for longer. This means that you can sit down, regen your stamina before he stops bleeding. So in theory you could even go like, let's say you jump on something with 4 Raptors, you neutral pounce until 60, you can trot still, keep it up, and before it will get its, before it will start to heal its bleed, you can pounce it again and you kind of reach infinity with it. And I think that is very interesting. I also asked QA, I explained them the test results, and the response was basically that they have no fucking idea what is going on. They suspect that when it updates to a new engine, that the issue might resolve itself. But yeah, We also tried to do it with a bleed bounce. We pumped in 5 bleed bounces. I'll save you guys the trouble of watching all of it, but basically we did 220% of its blood pool. And once again, he bled for a really long time. So it doesn't really matter. You can also bleed bounce together for short bursts, and it will do the same thing. In short, what I can advise you guys is stack as many Raptors on the target as you can and load it up. It will break the duration of 1 minute 20 seconds and it will absolutely astronomically increase it. Cheers.